Hi guys and welcome to my channel. Today, as you guys can see behind me, we're out at Niwel on the Gold Coast, and it actually appears like Greenland is up and running. So fingers crossed it stays that way. Let's head in and see how it goes. Cue the entrance music. Okay, so we just got through the gates. I'm already noticing there's some sort of scrim up here for this like archway. So let's keep moving in, let's see what else we can find, okay? Okay, so we've got this central hub, turn and give reference. So we've got the archway here, so as we come through, we've got the fountain, and there is some scrim of stuff going on down there, but we'll go to check that in a second. But first, it appears the Batwing is currently down, which is unusual. Plus this park is packed today. Don't know what's going on. It's a Friday, just give reference, and the place is so busy. However, rare sight to see in the last, what it feels like a year, because even before it shut down, it wasn't. Green Lantern's up and running. I'm gonna head down here towards the Hypercoast just to see what it's going on like, but it seems like it's up and running as well. Okay, so I kind of got down to the Hypercoast to here, but I could be wrong, but I feel like this sign is new to us. Anyway, let's head around the corner and see what else we can see, okay? Okay, so I went and looked at the line because I thought, well, today's gonna be a quiet day, we'll come out and do some rides and stuff like that, but it appears like it's not gonna be. This place is packed, as I was saying, and that line was far too long. So let's keep heading around the park, we'll see what else is in the way of like things that are closed, updates and changes, because I think there's a few things going on for the moment, okay guys? As I pointed out as I was entering, it does appear the entrance down here towards Superman Escape is closed down, but we can see those little trash cans there. So I think this has kind of become an unofficial designated smoking area. Also, I'm not sure I pointed out in the last video, Arkham Asylum, which is just behind there, is also now just disappeared off the map. So we've noticed the last couple of times we've come out, it's been closed, so it could honestly be officially shut down now. But waiting for the actual announcement or announcement of what they're going to be putting back there to replace it. Either way, that's an unfortunate thing. I did actually really like that ride. But let's keep moving around and see what else we can see. Okay, so I've kind of just come to this main gift shop at the entrance of the park, and we can see that it looks like there is some new Bugs Bunny merch. So let's start at this end. So it looks like we've got some mugs. We've got a little kid's Bugs Bunny and his girlfriend, which I think is called Lola. There, that's what the sign's saying. So, wow, I'm shit at reading, but I think that's what it says. Also looks like we've got some nice, like, hard-brimmed hats that says "What up, Doc?" with the bunny ears on top. So they're 25. The mugs were 20, and the shirts are 25, or 2 for 40, or 3 for 50. So obviously, if you get more, the better. And this adult's tee is the same pricing deal. Most of the shirts in the park, at least in the store, are like under that. We've also got $40 for a backpack, which is kind of cool. And okay, the straps are ears. I'm trying to show that to you while looking. And then also, last off, we got $25 for a Bugs Bunny plush. Okay, let's keep going around, see if there's anything else in the store. But usually this is where the new stuff is. So, give context. So, let's actually go outside, I'll show what I mean. So, this is the gift shop here, just entering, and then like this stand here is usually where the stuff is displayed. Let's keep going around like I said. Okay, I've also found these, which is a color changing mug. So when it's cold it says "Be Bad," and then when it heats up you have the characters in the words "Be Bad," which are $20 or 2 of them for $30. So that's something a bit different, which means I actually kind of like that. Okay, the last thing I'm noticing are some muscle tees. We've got a Tasmanian Devil one and a Scooby-Doo one. Scooby-Doo looks like it's like frayed edges, where the Tasmanian Devil one is actually like a properly hemmed sort of edge. I think that's the right word. And they're also selling the same pricing as well. But let's keep moving around, okay? Okay, so finally got to like this little ice cream store at the end of Main Street here, and the Mad Love slushy float ice cream thing. We point out the Heroes and Villains event obviously was not exclusive to them. They've got that, as well as I think it's the The Golden Crunch Churro is the same thing. They're still offering both of those items. Okay, so we just passed the ice cream store and it appears the Gotham City Cafe is closed down, which is unfortunate because, if I'm not mistaken, this is one of the only quick service locations in this park. Saying that, we actually have got a few more down there, but they usually close. Let's see actually if they're open at the moment because of that. Okay, Scooby-Doo at a 45-minute wait, yeah. I really did think today was going to be a slow day to kind of come and check out the parks, but not sure why, but it is very busy at the moment. Okay, as we go past, I think I could see Doom was still down, but we'll go in there in a second to look at that. But Blaze Comics is shut down. We've still got the party games here. However, the arcade in here is still shut down as well. So I'm pretty sure that didn't actually reopen with the park. So we are probably looking at the same sort of like 5 to 6 months that's been down for. Okay, so yeah, the ride vehicles are missing still, so that's definitely confirming that Doom is well and truly still not operational. So let's turn around and we'll head down towards Wild West Falls, because kind of that's just the end of this pathway, and see how that's doing. Saying that though, we can see this fast food location here is actually open, and they've got a menu board over here, so let's go quickly closer to show you what that is. Okay, I know I've showed you the location before, but here's actually the proper like overview of the whole menu. Coming past the Warner Brothers like showcase, I didn't realize that it actually does not open until 11 o'clock. It says today, but I feel like you wouldn't have the sign if it wasn't just a commonly put out thing. So that's interesting, just something to be aware of. If you want to check out the Warner Brothers showcase, that's an only 11 to 4 sort of thing. Some of the cars out here. Let's get down towards, like I said, the Wild West Falls. And seems like there's a bit of a queue for that one too. Okay, hang on. I think that also has an opening at 11 o'clock sort of thing. So that's interesting. Yeah, that definitely had a sign on the front saying not open until 11. So at least that's something to kind of be aware of if you're coming out here, that a few of the attractions will not open until 11 o'clock. And also probably just makes sense why the front of the park was so busy with a few of these things that kind of take a lot of people just not open currently. Let's head down into the WB Kids area, because what's the other point but of the park, and just see if there's anything in there that also has like a delayed opening. However, I will point out as we go past, this hot dog place is currently closed. However, it does have a selection of like canned beers, which, yeah, no beers, I thought the last one was a cider. And we've also got one here for the frozen cocktails. So if you are looking for alcohol in the park, this is someone that does provide it. Okay, so we kind of got down to the WB Kids area, and we can see the railway here is actually closed down. I honestly cannot remember if it was last time we were here, but either way, that's just there's a lot of attractions that appear just not to be up and running at the moment, which is just unusual, I think. Because we've got two of the major coasters down. We've got the Batwing down. I'm trying to think what else. Okay, no, I was gonna say Wild West, but that's just delayed. That should be open by now. It's just, I don't know, there's just a few attractions you're like, I didn't expect this many to be like down for refurbishment at the same time. As we go past, we can see, okay, so this is that rest area where you, I pointed out in the past, they've kind of been closed down, where you can leave your kids, but it must just be for like, well, let's go down. We can see there's like nappy bins here, change tables, sinks. Wow, why does this feel like it's blurry? So there's no way to like to watch the kids like there used to be, but it does seem like there is just like area where you can kind of get bottles and stuff set up, and probably somewhere you can lock the other kids away. And also, if I'm not mistaken, I would assume these curtained areas here are for breastfeeding. So they actually have got like a nice little area set up here for parents. But let's keep going around and see what other attractions are up and down, okay? Okay, just as I'm walking around like this sort of WB Kids area, I have to admit this definitely seems like a much quieter part of the park at the moment. But like I said, let's go around this corner, down there and see what else we can see. Okay, so we can start working our way out of the WB Kids area, but we can see that this little bounce right here is also still down, which has been down, I believe, Since the reopening, it was meant to be open at the start of this year. I remember that. Wow. Hopefully you guys can maybe hear over here. We've got the stunt show going on, so that's why there's screeching wheels. But let's keep moving around, okay? Okay, in case you're interested. So obviously this is where the whole license area starts and also in turn ends. So not down towards the WB Kids area, but in the rest of the park over here. So, okay. We've also got the Mystery Machine coming out to do its thing. So, let's get out of its way. Okay, so as we go past, we've got the Justice League meeting. You can see, obviously, how they're doing the social distance meeting. It's got the seat in front while they're standing behind, but I definitely would not say at any point that that is actually the 2 meters or even 1.5. So that's interesting. Okay, so this Main Street area looks a lot emptier now. I think maybe it's just when I came, it was rare for me to come like that early in the day, and I think there was just a lot of people like going to attractions, but now the shows have started and all the attractions, all the attractions are open. We're probably losing people across the park, so maybe it's not as busy as I thought it was, but yeah, it definitely was giving me that vibe for a period there in the morning. Okay, I thought I'd find somewhere quiet to kind of like sit down and kind of recap what we've kind of found. Wow, that was loud. What we've kind of found out while we've been out here, because this video feels like it's been all over the place. It does seem like it is a busy day. I think I was just shocked at how busy it was earlier in the day because of people around, as I pointed out. But not sure Friday's a good day to coming out to the park because of the amount of people that are here. But besides that, we have got quite a few attractions down with the whole Batwing, Superman, Arkham, which I believe is actually going. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave for today. I know it was only a quick visit out, and I really thought today was going to be more relaxing, come play at the park sort of day, but it's just not. All the queue lines are quite excessive, so I'm not sure if that's going to like ease up later in the day. But saying that, I think that's where we're going to have to end it for today. If you guys like what you've seen, please remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell. Get notified next time I upload. Also up on the screen, like always, are my socials. But I guess that's a wrap. See you guys in the next one. Bye.